What's up guys, and welcome to my new channel. My name is Roisin and this channel is going to be mainly focused on fitness, food and lifestyle. So this is my first ever video. I first started the Angels Fitspo with a Instagram account about a year and a half ago, and then I followed that up with a Snapchat, and now I've progressed onto YouTube. So if this is your first time on my channel, please subscribe, and then I'll put in the down box my Instagram and Snapchat, so go hit me up guys. So if you're following me on Instagram or Snapchat already, I put up a request for Q&A questions, so I'm going to answer them now because I think that's like a good introduction video for you to get to know me a bit, and it's what you want to hear. So, how long did it take you to get so toned? To answer the question, it's really hard to answer because toned is like slimmed down with muscle definition, but if I'm bulking I can be really strong, but I'm not really toned. So like I'll be more toned when I'm cutting, so like it's a really hard question to answer. Like we all have different body types as well, so I've always been like naturally petite. I think that's ectomorphic, so it is hard for me to put on body weight, whether that's fat or muscle, so I have to work really hard to show my definition, even though I am slim, so when I do get muscle definition it may pop. So it was now really hard for me to look toned. I think starting working out properly at 12, by the age of 13 I was ripped. Abs, not really, I didn't focus on core as much, but like my arms were huge. They're bigger than they are now, and I have pretty chicken arms. What foods would you suggest to lose weight quick? Go paleo. Best thing ever. I did it, I loved it. I only did it for a month as more of a cleanse. What paleo is back to basics. So you try to cut out grains, and the foods you eat are all whole foods, nothing processed, and you can basically eat as much as you need to feel full, but without the negative repercussions of eating like the processed food. So it's really letting your body naturally replenish itself. It's a lot of greens and veg, meat, they're the main staples, and then you'll have your carbs. I did mainly sweet potato. I love sweet potato. So go paleo. Research it or hit me up, I'll let you know more about it, but foods for losing weight, I would definitely say go paleo. Can you tell us some of the exercises you do for core please? #SnapFam. I love you all SnapFam. You're small yet, but you're loyal and you're really interactive. If you're not part of my SnapFam, go join my SnapFam. Core exercises, what do I love? I love using the ab wheel, so that's like where I roll myself out. Plank variations, crunch variations, L-sits, leg raises, hanging leg raises. They're the main ones because it's a lot of variations, but you see also compound exercises like squats are really good for like training your core as well. Also Russian twists, I like them, so they'll probably be some of my faves. Do guys with a good body make you more attracted to them? No. While I may talk to some fit people, and to others that might seem like I'm being a self-conceited bitch and looks are everything, it's not. It is literally just because if you notice this, whether you like football, motorbikes, photography, whatever, you will be more drawn to people who have the same interests as you. So if you like football and someone that you are interested in likes football, like you're gonna click easier, you'll have more to talk about. So no, it doesn't make me more attracted to them. How long have you been doing fitness? I have been into fitness since about the age of 12, so 5 years. What made you get into it? I don't know really. I was really close with my two brothers growing up, one of which wanted to join the army. So there was always a bit of like, come on, get fit. And little me, who's like 8 years younger than him, screaming at him, trying to like get him to like, you know, get fit. That, I think that is what really started it for me, because then it was always like a, oh, I can beat you kind of thing, like I'm small but come at me. And so ever since then, really, it's been something that I've enjoyed. Like, and as a child, actually, I just remembered this, as a really young child growing up, I used to love watching powerlifting. My favourite was Agatha. I got a baby doll and I named it after her. Like, I was obsessed with powerlifting. So I suppose in hindsight, it is not much of a surprise that I love it now. What are your plans for 2018 to do with everything you are doing at the moment? Ooh, wait, I have this written down. I want to get certified to be a personal trainer, so I hope to start that maybe end of summer, coming into like autumn, winter time, so that'll be my study time. I'm going to get certified by ACE. They're the American Council on Exercise. It's an internationally recognized standard, so that's my plan. I want to, this may be a little bit extreme, but I want to be able to do at least 1 rep of double my body weight with squats. Currently I weigh 45 kg and I'm squatting 62.5. I'm not getting to the gym as often as I would like to be though, because of having to study. So I hope to improve on that anyways, and I may not reach this goal, but hey, you gotta dream, and dream big and you'll fall short, but you'll get there eventually. I want to get my Insta to 5k, so if you're not already following me on Insta, please go do that. It'll be in the drop down, as I said. So I think I'm currently on like 3.3. I want to get my Snap to 1k. That doesn't sound like a lot, but like, and I love my Snap fam, don't get me wrong you guys, I love yous, it's just a really small Snap fam at the minute, so I would love to grow that, because I think Snapchat is one of the most interactive because of just how personal you get, and it's always handy instead of having to carry a camera around like this all the time and people looking at you like, oh, what the fuck is she doing? I want to get my YouTube to 500 subscribers, guys. Please get me there. I'm gonna do a few giveaways. I cannot tell you when the first one is because it's a joint one. I know who I want to do it with, but I want to talk about that in person with said person. So that's coming up soon though. It depends on when I get to go see them. I want to beat last year's 10k time. Honestly, I couldn't tell you what I did now. I think it was like an hour 20. I'm not sure. I need to go find that out again. But I want to beat last year's 10k time. I want to do another shoot in a gym. I haven't done a fitness shoot for quite a while now, so gotta start working on that. I have a plan in the works with someone to do a collab with writing my own fitness plan, so I hope I get that off this year. I'd say they'd be my main ones. Would I do a collab with other YouTubers? Yes, you guys, if you're watching this, if you ask this question, if you are a YouTuber or something, or just someone else that is a YouTuber and you want to hit me up, please do. I love doing collabs with people. I think it'll be super fun and I want to do a lot of that stuff this year, so yes, definitely hit me up. Also, just a quick thank you to everyone who sent in really supportive and like loving comments about when I announced my YouTube. It means a lot to me because I'm like really nervous about this. So thank you all. I love you all. Your comments do not go unnoticed. What is the story behind the name Angels Fitspo? This is a good one actually. When I made my Instagram originally, it was the first one that I made. It wasn't private, but I didn't tell anyone that I knew about it because I was really nervous, because like it is a vulnerable position to be putting yourself in, because like it's your body, you can get a lot of criticism for it, but this has actually helped me with my confidence and learn self-love and self-care, so it was the best thing I ever did. But Angels Fitspo came about because when I was thinking of the name for my Instagram, I hadn't a clue what to do. I couldn't use anything to do with me, so I wanted to be a model. And like with the catwalk anyways, yeah, the elite of the elites is like Victoria's Secret's Angels, and I was just lucky, like it was just after one of their shows and they had the big wings and I was like, oh, I really wish I could do that one day. So I was like, Angels Fitspo, yeah, that's it, that's motivation. Sadly, I am 5'2", I am too short to be a catwalk model, and as my love for fitness grew and I started getting fitter and stronger and I wanted to get buff, I realised I'm definitely not going to have the body type for that kind of modelling. So that's out the window, but I still like the name. It's unique, it's memorable, there we go. So I'm keeping it for the foreseen future anyways. So yeah, that's the story behind Angels Fitspo. What sets me apart from other fitness influencers? I think this is a really good question. I wish I was an influencer as well. I'm getting there. That is the goal. One of the goals. Anyways, I actually was thinking about this from before because I was listening to a podcast to do with business, and they're like, if you were to walk into something like the Dragon's Den and you had to put yourself out there, and they were just to stop and ask you, there's hundreds of other people doing this, why should we give you the chance? What is different about you? What makes you unique? And it is a really tough one, but it's a good one because it really makes you stop and think and really push yourself that extra bit just to stand out from the crowd. I think for starters, the fact that I am so young when I got into fitness, like I said before about watching powerlifting when I was like 4 or 5, and for years after I loved it, I followed it. So I've always had that interest, so I've always been really, really passionate about it now. That passion's only grown more, so it's not something that's going to die. I always feel if you're passionate about something, you're going to give it your all. So having been so young, when I quit football and other like Irish dancing and stuff, I still wanted to stay fit and I wanted to have something to do that was for me. So I started working out and getting stronger and I loved it. So I wanted to learn more than just doing the basics by myself. So I started researching the fitness and the nutrition, and I started learning loads, and I started helping people around me. I started doing course kind of things that, while it doesn't give me official qualifications, I have the information I need. So I trained a girls football team for a few months with strength and conditioning, and then if you're from Ireland, you know Operation Transformation. Last year I was asked to coach a strength and conditioning class for that in our local area, so I was over the moon about that. So I have all this experience under my belt already. I feel really confident because of it, and having done work experience in a gym and making really good connections. So I now have like a network of people that will help and support me if I need it, and that is invaluable. I'm really, really grateful to all you people. If you're in Galway, go check out Maximum Results. They really, really helped me as well. So before I got my official qualifications, I have all this experience, so I think that's like put me one step ahead of everyone else who's only just starting off in the fitness industry. Also, I'd like to be really, really open. I know there's other fitness influencers that are like this as well, but I not only talk about health and like food and fitness, but like mentality and how it affects it. Personally, how it's affected me. I like to talk to you as if you're sitting in front of me and we're having a conversation, because I think it's the best way for people to relate, and I just feel like I have a personal touch, and just, yeah, that's me. That is a really hard question. Do you feel you express yourself via fitness? Yes, I do actually. Some people think that's kind of weird, because how do you express, like people think music, art, that's how you express yourself. I find fitness is a really good way to express myself. It helps with my mentality. If I'm really bitchy, it has been known for someone to turn around and ask me when was the last time I did a workout. So it boosts my mood because it releases all them good endorphins. It's not bullshit, trust me. It is science, and it does work. All those happy hormones, as I like to call them, are being released. It helps ease depression, anxiety, it's a stress relief. So it really helps clear my head and my mentality. It also allows me to face my, not fears, but face failure. A lot of people have a problem with failure. They're afraid of going out there and doing things because they're afraid to fail. And that is the biggest mistake you can ever make. But every time you go to the gym, you always push yourself to the point of failure. And because of that, having to face the failure, it stands to you across the board. It works for school, work, even this fitness page, because failure can be really, really scary and no one wants to face up to it. But because you're so used to failing in fitness when you're trying to get a new personal best or something happens and blah blah blah, it just makes you push harder because you want that success. And once you get that success, you go again. You'll fail again, but you'll go again until you reach the success ahead of that. So that is another way. It helps me express myself, as in I've grown as an individual and now I am a lot more confident as well because of fitness. So I have, like, talking to the camera while I may feel kind of weird because there's lights blinding me, I'm happy enough to do it and then post it. It is kind of scary, but I still have the confidence to do it because a healthy mind and body gives you so much confidence. And while you can still struggle with it, like I still struggle with it, I've come so much further than I was a few years ago, and I put that all down to the fitness. And the happier you are in your own skin, the more confident you are as well. So I'll do public speaking, I don't mind, I'll go up and ask someone something. Like, little things like that can be such a hard thing for some people. So it's given me more confidence. Although it has made me really vulnerable because I'm putting my body out there. But in the most positive way I can, because like if you're on my Instagram, I posted a picture and it was two side by side, one of me relatively toned, another with bloating. This is another way for me to express myself because I'm letting you see all the different sides of me, not just the good angles, because you need to know that we're all human. There's nothing special about us at all. If this is what you want, you can get there as well. Go for it, you will not regret it. So that's on my Instagram. If you are on my Instagram but you didn't see it, go check it out. If you're not on my Instagram, go follow my Instagram. So yeah, I do feel like fitness has really helped me express myself, and I love helping people with it as well. Like, it's a really, really amazing feeling. Do you find it's better to start with cardio or weightlifting? If you're doing cardio and weightlifting on the same day, definitely do the weights first, because you want all of your energy to be put into the strength training to really push through it. If you do cardio first, you will not be able to reach your personal best on that day. How often would you recommend to work out? I love my ideal. Now, I'm not saying I do this all the time. I haven't been training as well for the past few weeks because there's a lot been going on, but my ideal is 5 to 7 times a week, but you do need rest days. But you see, I'm saying 5 to 7, I'm counting yoga Sundays and shit like that, so like that would be a rest day for me. So I would say, especially if you're starting out, go for 3 to 5 days a week. Otherwise, shoot for 5 to 7. You can do it, just mix up the workouts, because you don't want to be doing like 4 major leg days in a row, because you're going to exhaust your muscles, you're going to injure yourself, you're not going to be able to come back for that. So if you're doing 5 to 7 days a week, make sure you mix it up. I was asked about motivation, and that's going to be my next video, so press the bell button somewhere to get notifications every time I post a video, and you'll know when my next one's up. My abs are so sore from a workout, why is it happening? Your muscles get exhausted when you train them. So what happens basically when you're trying to like build your muscles, they get micro tears in them, and then they have to repair, and when they repair and rebuild themselves, they get bigger and stronger. So clearly tearing muscles sounds sore. It's gonna hurt. Also, if you're not getting enough oxygen into your body, you're going to have a lactic acid build-up. So this means that there's an acid being released into your muscles, and it's going to hurt like a bitch. Roll out, people. Use a foam roller, use a tennis ball, use a golf ball, use someone else to massage you, anything. Just like, it's like a deep tissue massage using a foam roller. So just do that. That'll help ease the pain. Yeah, lactic acid build up nasty, very nasty. But on the bright side, you're burning a lot of calories, because especially if you do HIIT training, so you don't like cardio, so you're doing like strength training really quickly and shit like that, that leads to lactic acid buildup, and because your body has to be taking in a lot of oxygen to be clearing that, you're actually burning loads of calories even after your workout. So that is also why loads of people love HIIT training. So yeah, my go-to is if I work out and I don't feel sore the next day, I didn't work out hard enough. So embrace the pain. It is a happy kind of pain. And also, don't sit on your ass. If you sit on your ass all day after a workout, you're going to make it worse because you're stiff and your muscles are tight. You need to keep them loose. So if you train legs, get up and go for a walk every few minutes. So the more you're sitting down, the worse it's going to be. So cyclists say this a lot as well. I was actually just having a conversation about it. People saying that your legs are like jelly and really sore after you cycle. Go out and do it again and again. People cycle every single day for long periods of time, and that's because the more you do it, the more you get used to it, you adapt, and then actually you feel the pain less when you're doing something. So that's the answer to that. Also, I just wanted to say a quick word on my jumper. It is Outlaw Laboratory. It was the first brand that I repped for. I took a step back from it for my own personal reasons, but I do actually love the clothes I got from them. So if you want to go check them out, I'll put a discount code in the drop box as well as a link to their website. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you all so much. I'm really excited to be starting the YouTube. I hope to be posting regularly, but I'm not gonna set dates because of study and all that going on. Like, it takes a lot of time. If you're a YouTuber, you know the struggle. So yeah, see you later, guys.